Ta-da! The rear bumper is on. If all you want to see is progress, you can stop the video now. But if you want to see how it got to here, just keep watching. Obviously the rear bumper is on. I had to do a couple things to it or one thing that I really didn't want to do, but you know, there was zero options really other than a time machine, and I haven't got one of those handy yet. Anyway, there it is. I'll show you how I got to here. Okay, it's bumper day. Yay! Show you kind of what's going on. A couple things I got to deal with. Obviously these are the new bumper guards, the rubber part for them. I've got one with the chunk taken out, so I've got two other guards. Hopefully I can get those off without wrecking them. It's pretty common that like right in there they'll twist off, or actually I should say inside of there where the stud is attached to the metal backing will go bad. So hopefully I can get one of these two to work, because I think those are the rubber parts the same left and right on the guards. I've got, whoops, where was it? One NOS impact strip, if I hold it right. And I found out that they're not the same left to right. I thought they were. Learn something new every day. So, whoops, sorry about that. This one, you know, pop right on, no problem. This, but I flip it over here because I've got two good ones for that side, and this one doesn't fit. It's this hole right here is not lined up the same. Why, I don't know. It's that far off. But yet, the slots in the reinforcement behind it, this one is super wide and would accommodate this hole being over here where it needs to be. It makes no damn sense to me. Why they did it like that, I don't know. But I don't have one that's even really remotely good for this side. So as much as I hate to do it, and I really hate to do it now, I wish I would have figured this out before the bumper got re-chromed. My only option, well, I've got two options I guess. Either, well, not on this NOS one, but I could, whichever one it is, I could cut that stud off and just not have one there, but then I've got a gap that wide, whoops, that wide, I'll show you what I'm pointing at, with no attachment to it. I think that would be okay. The other option, as I set this stuff out of the way, would be to mark and drill a hole there. I really don't want to drill a hole in a brand new bumper, or a brand new re-chrome bumper. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll figure it out here in a little bit as I start to assemble everything, making sure everything fits good and whatever else, and then I'll show you what I did. I decided to drill this hole. Move it over a little bit and you can see the other ones there. And the reason why I did that is I got this side on, and that other one would have been, you know, right in this area, and I could see just a little bit of a gap there. It didn't fit super tight like I wanted it to. So I thought rather than cut this one off and have this bigger gap there, I drilled the hole. So I'll dab a little paint in there, let that dry good, and then I'll put this other piece on, and the bumper will be just about totally assembled. So there you go. Kind of explains how I got to here with it. And the one side, and this is the side that's used. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a nick there. Still needs a little bit of cleaning, but actually looks fine. I mean, I don't think you're going to notice. I mean, it is a 40-year-old car, so no matter how much you do to it, it's, you know, there's just going to be little things here and there. These bumper guards actually turned out pretty nice. There's still a few scuffs, and some of those might come out later with some scrubbing, but you know, it kind of is what it is. Bumper turned out pretty nice, I think. It took a while to get, and it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination to get a bumper re-chromed anymore. So there it is. Turned out well, and hopefully the engine and transmission will get done soon. I keep hounding the guy, and you know, not much has happened lately, but so that'll be the next big thing, engine. I don't really want to put any more interior in until I know it's running, and considering the little dolly creation thing that I've got going on up front to roll the tub around, I don't want to get a whole lot more weight in that if I can help it. So there it is.